Hello everybody. Today is Tuesday. I still have 3 days left on my vacation. My goodness, my vacation has went by so quick. I guess probably because I've been enjoying it, for one. Usually something really weird or strange always happens on my vacation. And nothing has really happened yet, but my vacation's not over. I know we've been short at work, and we had one quit while I've been off, so that's going to make us short even more. Good help at the job that I work in is definitely hard to find. I'm looking on the TV now. We've got severe thunderstorm watches for us. Lord, don't let it be tornado watches, because that is just so scary. There's a couple things I want to talk about today. They had a question that was posed on CNN the other day, and I actually thought it was pretty interesting. They was talking about life. They had took a poll, and I don't remember how the poll turned out, but I want to do my own poll and see what you all think about life. Quality or quantity? Which would you prefer? Would you prefer a good quality of life over the quantity of life? Or, in other words, if you could have quality of life, a good quality of life, and live a shorter life, or maybe not have such a good quality of life but live a longer life, which would you prefer? And I myself, I think I would prefer more on the quality of my life, for several reasons, really. I know we all want to live a good, long life, but we also all want to live a good, long, healthy life. I would prefer the quality of my life because in the job where I work at, I see so many people that just don't have a quality of life. And a lot of them, their families, you don't see them, and some of them just sit there day after day after day. And that's what I told my kids. I said, I would just soon go on rather than to linger. I don't want to linger. I don't want to get sick and just linger. Not be able to work and have to depend on somebody and just... I don't want to do that. I don't want to be kept alive by machines. I know my dad was talking about that one time. Me and him talked about it. And he said if it was up to a machine to keep him alive, he would just soon go on. I feel the same way. But now my son is just... Now my daughter really ain't said too much. But I know Joe has said that he don't care what happens to him. If there's a plug in, you better plug him in and keep him alive. He said the only way he would rather go on is if he was burned. But other than that, he said he wants... He said, the way he put it, jokingly he put it, he said he wants to be kept alive until they find a cure for death. That's how long he wants to live. So, but I would prefer the quality of my life over the quantity. I remember it was a couple of months before my husband died, and I had got real sick. As a matter of fact, it was on Thanksgiving Day of 2002. And I had strep throat, and I couldn't eat, and I was so weak, and I was just as sick as I could be. And I literally could not get out of bed. And I told him, I would just soon die than to feel this way, is what I told him. And I remember he got a little bit upset with me and told me, don't you ever say that again. And, but that's just the way I feel. I don't like being sick to where I can't do anything. But that's neither here nor there. Okay, tell me what you would like. Quantity or quality? They was talking, they do these surveys, and sometimes they'll do these little, I don't even know what you would call them. Anyway, where they say one day one thing's good for you and this is not, and then they say, oh, well, we used to think that this wasn't good for you, but actually it turns out to be good for you. They was talking about salt in your diet the other day. Now, they was talking about, since I've had my heart attacks, I'm on a low sodium diet. I can't hardly have any salt at all. I'm on one of those strict diets. And it's actually easy to get used to once you go a while without eating salt, I use all my Mrs. Dash and my spices and stuff, and it's, food tastes the same as it used to now. Well, it's hard at first, but I'm used to it now. Anyway, because a low sodium diet is healthier for the heart. Now they're saying, oh, see, this is what we've always told, right? Now they're saying that the survey said that if you eat a low sodium diet and you're under 60 years old, like me, your risk is double for a heart attack than if you ate a diet high in salt. But they said after 60 years old, a low sodium diet is better for you. But below 60 years old, if you eat a low sodium diet, your risk for heart attack is double. So where does that leave me? I was told to eat a low sodium diet, and I am prone to heart attacks. So does this make me 3 times as likely to have a heart attack because I'm eating a low sodium diet? Or should I go back to eating salt and lessen my risk of heart attack? You don't know. You never know. They say one thing, then next time they'll say another thing. I think a lot of things are genetic, and you're just genetically prone on some stuff. But that's neither here nor there. Now, the Casey Anthony, jury selection for the Casey Anthony trial has begun. They have taken, I think they took a poll on that too and asked, would you like to serve on the Casey Anthony trial? Would you do it? Because they said anybody that's picked for that jury will be out at least 2 months, maybe more. They have to stay in a hotel room. They won't be able to watch TV. They have to limit what they read. And they basically can't go anywhere but the courtroom to the hotel. Food will be bought in. They can't hear anything about this case. So this basically says, too, that they're not going to be able to have a cell phone with them because anybody can get online with their cell phone. They can't have internet access. And this is going to go on for 2 months. I think that's a little too much to ask. I think the people that should be chosen for that jury would be like retired people, something of that nature. That's, they say, well, true enough, your job has to pay you while you serve jury duty. But that's a little bit too much to ask in today's economy, that your job is going to pay you and hire somebody to pay them to do your job. Employers are not going to like that. But I don't think I would like to be away for 2 months. And once again, Joe said he would love to sit on that jury. He said he would love it. I'm not sure if he would love it knowing all the facts that he can't have internet access or go anywhere except from the trial to the hotel. And another thing, do you think Casey Anthony will be found guilty? Now, everybody, this is kind of like the O.J. Simpson case, and I've said it before. Everybody knows she did it, but will she be found guilty? Will they be able to prove that she did it? I got a little bit of a feeling she's going to get off of it. I do. I hope not. But I just got that little sneaky suspicious feeling that she's going to get out of it, and then Jose Baez will make a big name for himself. But anyway, that again is neither here nor there. Anyway, I'm going to go, and it's pretty hot today, so I think I'm just going to kick back now and relax and get this uploaded. And if anything else happens between now and the time that my vacation is over, I will be back. And until next time, bye-bye.